Hurricane Camille became one of only 4 Category 5 hurricanes to make landfall on the U.S. coastline. Lingering destruction still exists today in Mississippi and Louisiana from that historic event. But what if people had more warning and more time to prepare? What if they could track the storm using WeatherBug's Hurricane Center? Hurricane Camille started as a tropical wave in the Caribbean and developed into a tropical storm on August 14th. It raced across Cuba to the Mississippi River Delta. That morning, Camille churned into a Category 5 system, and warnings were issued to the entire Mississippi Gulf Coast and New Orleans areas. Data gathered by hurricane tracking aircraft showed a central pressure of 901 millibars, or 26.63 inches of mercury, and 190 mile-per-hour winds. Door-to-door evacuation was initiated in Gulfport and Biloxi. Many heeded the advice, others didn't. That night, Camille traveled east from the Mississippi River to the Bay of St. Louis and made landfall at Pass Christian, Mississippi. Equipment measured over 200 mile-per-hour winds at its peak. The 25-foot storm surge crashed into the Mississippi coast, flooding everything within 2 miles. More than 73,000 families suffered damages. The cost of the destruction was estimated at $1.4 billion. But Camille didn't stop there. It moved on to the Appalachians, where unprecedented rain and flooding proved fatal. In the end, 258 lives were lost, and it was selected as one of the top 10 weather events of the century in the U.S. But what if a storm like Hurricane Camille happens today? How can WeatherBug help? With WeatherBug's Hurricane Center, you can always be a step ahead of any hurricane by checking the storm details, such as current coordinates, forecasted position, and the exact distance between you and the storm. And suppose you want to be even more prepared. In that case, you can read details about the hurricane in articles created by our in-house weather specialists. WeatherBug will also send you government-issued alerts and severe weather alerts to your phone to give you as much time as possible to make a safety plan. If the people in Mississippi and Louisiana had that data at their fingertips, they would have had more time to prepare. Time that could mean the difference between life and death.